Welcome to It Was a Movie. This is Colin.
This is Niall.
This is Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones from 2002. We decided just to get the trilogy out of the way. We thought about it long and hard, and then we knew we had to get through it all.
So we went with the second best trilogy instead of the best trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to be said about this movie. The ratings are kind of average. It's 6.7 on IMDb, 62%, Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic 53, and Letterboxd 2.6 out of 5. So very average. Budget of 115 million and took in 653 million worldwide. This was 2002. Yeah, George Lucas directed, obviously. He got a bit of a helping hand with the screenplay, and I think I read that the script wasn't completed until maybe a week before they started shooting, which is never a good sign.
No.
We have the returning cast of Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and Ian McDiarmid, and Samuel L. Jackson. But we also have Hayden Christensen, who comes in as the grown-up, 10 years later, Anakin Skywalker.
Feckin' hates sand, this chap.
He does hate sand. It's coarse. It's hard. It gets everywhere. This is Darth Vader talking.
Whingy little biatch. Yes.
Yeah. They set him up to fail.
They did. It's not his fault. It's not his fault as an actor either. He gets a lot of stick. He doesn't deserve it. It's a bad dialogue, bad script he's been handed.
Everybody's wooden. It's just like the first movie. Everybody's wooden in this movie. Like obviously Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee's awesome. Ian McDiarmid is just,
of course,
genius, brilliant. Everybody else is pants.
Yeah.
I like Ewan McGregor as an actor. He does some interesting stuff.
Not good.
He's the best of the Jedis.
Yeah, saying something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see him trying to be Alec Guinness at times.
The little laugh.
The little laugh. Yeah, for sure. He did it in the elevator, I think, at the start.
Yeah. That annoys me.
Yes. It's just bad. It's just a bad. I don't know what happened with the direction and what he said, what George Lucas said to them all just to be wooden. Like Samuel L. Jackson can act his chops off.
Yeah, he doesn't do it here.
It's like everybody wants to be this sort of Zen Jedi delivery of lines, but Natalie Portman's just this politician and there's no excuses.
I want Sam Jackson to be screaming mother effer and lopping people's heads off running down the road. That's what I want from Sam Jackson.
Well, he did lop one person's head off, which is a very big lop.
Yeah, he does it easily as well.
Yeah. He did get bad MF written on his lightsaber, I read.
Did he? Okay. Well, that's something anyway.
It is something, yeah. So the first movie is bad and they should feel bad.
It's incredibly bad. Yeah. This is okay in comparison. This is a marked improvement in my opinion. It's still bad.
There are some better
than the
things.
First one.
There are some better things. I'll give it that, but it's still a bad movie. I think that
there's much less Jar Jar.
There's certainly much less Jar Jar. He does get his time in the
Senate.
Senate. But
he brings about the downfall of the Republic. His actions
pretty much
directly destroy the Republic.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. But obviously they obviously had time since the first movie to see the reaction, and then Lucas went, oops, I made a boo-boo. Misa make a boo-boo.
Misa make a big boo-boo.
Yeah.
Doo-doo, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, he barely gets any screen time. But to summarize the first movie, just in case people, like, there's some sort of tax trade dispute going on, and Anakin Skywalker is like an 8-year-old kid or something. Yeah, let's do that because 10 years later he's 18, so that doesn't make Padmé a cradle snatcher, I guess. I think they're 7 years apart. Yeah. He's a kid when she's there, so she would have been like 15, I think, when she was in the first movie as the character. It's a terrible movie, and at the end of the day, Anakin as a 8-year-old mistakenly saves the day by getting into a spaceship and shooting the floating tax station. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tax
that's all it
office.
is.
Floating tax office.
He
All the
blows up the tax
accountants.
office, saves the day. Oh, my calculator.
Yeah. So this is 10 years later, and Anakin has grown up to be a tall, broody
Moany
teenager.
little shite.
Yeah, and like there's no, well, okay, this has been done in movies before, the master and the apprentice and blah blah blah, but it's just never done well. Like he just goes straight into complaining in the elevator, and when he meets Padme for the first time, he totally just goes against Obi-Wan. So no, you can't tell me what to do. No, we'll go after the assassin.
He's supposed to be a Jedi. He's been trained as a Jedi to control his emotions.
For 10 years.
For 10 years. And he's straight away into a petulant teenager.
Yeah.
But he's 18 years old. So even with that maturity, he should be beyond what his dialogue is saying. It's unbelievable for a normal human, and for a Jedi in training. Yeah. I think this is the biggest failing of this movie. His character arc. It can be done, and it can be done within the confines of this movie, but you build him up as kind of more like Ewan McGregor's character, a bit stoic, a bit quiet, but I want him to break when his mum dies, and then fall in love with Natalie when she comforts him. That works. That works great. He breaks bad, he kills loads of people.
Yeah.
Let's go there. But instead, he's a miserable, moany bollocks the whole way, and he ruins the movie for me. He... individually. I'm not even blaming Hayden, I'm blaming the script.
The character arc. Yeah, like the two relationships in the movie fail the movie. It's Obi-Wan and Anakin. Crazy relationship that should be amazing to watch fall apart. And two, Padme and Anakin, who becomes the reason why he becomes Darth Vader. Fuck out of mother.
Because the reason is there, it's perfect. It is, he sees his mum die, and he cracks because of that, and he kills loads of people, and that destroys him and sends him to the dark side, or puts him closer to the dark side. But it feels like it's setting it up the whole way, and it doesn't need to set this up the whole way. He needs to be, I think, aloof from all his emotions and then fall. He doesn't. He's fallen from the start, and you're like, it's too obvious. It's too childish.
I think they could have tackled the mother dying a little bit better. I think we need more time with the mother. We need him to have that nightmare that he does, go and find her, and she's okay, but shit's going down with the Tusken Raiders. There's some tension in the air. He has maybe 2 nights amazing getting back with her and, catching up and just being so, and maybe being saved. Like maybe he was like having some dark thoughts, and we could have saw that at the start of the movie with some more things other than just being petulant, which Obi-Wan. Then maybe the Tusken Raiders kidnap her the 3rd day, or maybe even the 3rd week that he's there. He needs time to cultivate this connection with his mum. We don't get that. We get him going to the Tusken Raider camp, grabbing her, and she just dies immediately.
Yep. Oh, he's on time.
Yeah, you're a lovely boy. But they had the Tusken Raiders had sewn the stitches on her face. It was like, oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah.
But Tusken Raiders don't do that sort of stuff. Like Tusken Raiders are just bandits, really. I don't know if they're that bad, are they?
I don't think they are. Like I've watched loads of Star Wars over the years, and I've watched the Book of Boba Fett, and he goes. It's not a great show, but at least goes into the background and gives a bit of character to the Tusken Raiders. It doesn't. That was actually quite good. The background, I enjoyed that. This, where they're just plastic bad guys that we don't feel so bad about, Anakin killing, is terrible. It should be bad. It should show how horrific his actions are, but it doesn't. It just shows them as the bad guys, and he killed them.
Yeah,
and that annoys me.
And he comes back to Padme at that point and goes, "Not just the men, the women and children too." And it's like Padme's going, "Oh, there."
Pat.
She does literally pat his head.
I know, it wrecks my head. He's just committed a small genocide.
Genocide of kids.
Oh, are you okay? I just killed some kids. Oh, pat.
It's such a stupid arc device that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It shouldn't be a reason why she comforts him. She should be horrified.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. The whole premise of the whole sort of general nutshell plot of this is that they're after Senator Padmé for some reason. Like, at least the start of the movie is a bit more exciting than the trade dispute, taxation crisis of the
No,
first
nothing's
movie.
more exciting than that.
You know,
Love a tariff discussion.
We get 2 assassination attempts within the first 10 minutes, an explosion which kills our decoy, and then the little worm thingies. But again,
R2D2 freaking sleeping on the job.
Yeah, he's like a trash
You're
can.
a robot.
Sitting...
Wake the fuck up.
You don't need to. Well, I guess robots do sleep.
He's tired. He's been up all night partying.
Yeah. But I just hate the dialogue between Obi-Wan and Anakin when they're in the car chasing the robot or whatever, the robot that delivered the worms. Yeah. It's just like, I hated when you do that. And then later on when he jumps out of the car, I hated when he does that. It's like, how many times has he jumped out of a car?
See, again, I think it's overly... It's done for a child audience, like for kids. But it doesn't need to be that way. You don't need to dumb it down for kids. It annoys me when that's done, because kids can understand nuance. So again, the dialogue is silly.
It's garbage. It's so bad. But like, if
at least there is action. In fairness,
it's a hotter for first 20 minutes than Phantom Menace. That's fine.
Which is not hard.
Which isn't hard, because talking about taxes and trade disputes is not
Kids
a very
love
good start.
Taxes.
Daddy, what's tax and trade disputes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the sort of premise that leads to 2 branches of the plot, I guess, because Obi-Wan becomes this detective going his own way, gives Padmé and Anakin needs to protect Padmé now and protect her from the entire movie. So there's 2 branches then, and that's
I don't mind. There's 2 branches. One I like. I would say like much better than the other one. When they go off to Naboo and hang out and complain about sand and frolic in the grass, I just want to gouge my eyes out and fill my ears with sand. I hate every second of this. It is grating. The stuff where Obi-Wan's running off investigating it, I actually quite find interesting. You know, he's having a bit of a scrap with, what's his
Jango
face?
Fett.
Jango Fett. I was going to call him Boba Fett. That would be wrong. That's okay. Yeah, beat the crap out of the kid. That'll sort me out for later. That's fine. It's Star Wars action. It's childish still. It could be better, but the other stuff is bad. It's not Jar Jar. No, second. It's Jar Jar Binks bad. Hate it.
Yeah, every time it's with Obi-Wan, and then that transition swipe comes, you're like, oh no! Back to
half enjoying that bit. All these lads are hanging out in the grass going, I really like you, but I can't. And I hate sand.
I can't. Don't.
Like, how his dialogue manages to win over Padmé is amazing. Because he sounds stalkery and a bit creepy.
He's creepy because he's at the start of the movie, he's looking at her very leery, and she goes, don't look at me like that. It makes me uncomfortable.
I've been dreaming about you. I was dreaming about you last night. Okie dokie.
Yeah. It's and then it's just forced and very fast, the relationship that
it doesn't feel natural. There's no chemistry.
No. The one character that could have had a life like Boba Fett in the original trilogy is the assassin at the start, the Zam Wessel character, who sends the worms, but then has a big gun. Like, she could have been cool to not die in the first.
I like, not that we got much character out of it, but the stylization of everything, that character, the gun, the car she's driving, that's all nice. And the action scenes with that's good. It's quick, it's clean. I like it.
Classic.
Yeah.
but still, it's interspersed with smarmy Obi-Wan and
Unnecessary,
Anakin
stupid
crap
one-liners. Yeah,
dialogue, and just don't give us any of that. Just please, just do the action bit.
keep it straight, simple. There's no need for quips.
Yeah. That's sort of because when they're chasing her to they go into the equivalent of a cantina, but there's no music or anything. Yeah. It's just like, oh, where's the music at? Where's the band? Where's anything? Again, he's gone full Tropic Thunder with the green screen in this movie too. Like everything's. I think I remember Hayden Christensen saying the only real set was that cantina, that nightclub thingy, and he felt better in there than 99% of the rest of the movie. Then you've got like an old cafeteria diner type thing with where he gets his little dart clue from the big
with Dex.
chubby Dex, who's like, again, I hate Dex's character and whatever the guys, the robot, Anakin's former slave master on the planet who you see later. I just hate the way they put like weird stubble on their chin area. It just makes me cringe with ick. I just don't like that. That's just a personal.
It's CGI wasn't in a place where it could do it without being awful and obviously generated by a computer. They shouldn't have tried it.
It's bad.
Yeah, and they should feel bad.
Yes. So he gets a clue. Obi-Wan's doing his detective thing, and he gets a clue to go to Kamino because it's just a whole big scene where he's looking, going, "Where is it on the map? I can't. It's black. Where? Why doesn't
he
it
answers? He answers
he gets
the
a kid
question,
to answer it.
But he's already answered the question. As part of the question, he answers his question. Well, gravity's going towards the center here. There's your fucking answer, you dimwit. Why do you need a 4-year-old to tell you? In fact, it was so obvious. Yoda was like, I'm not answering this. Here, 4-year-old, tell this idiot where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. And he should feel bad.
Yeah.
You're a Jedi master.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, I dig Kamino as a water planet. It's kind of cool, but I just think the aliens are just way overboard with their 10-feet neck. It's just...
I like the aesthetic of the buildings and the water world and the...
Yeah.
I like it because it's nice and alien. It's not just a standard desert planet, which seems to be every second planet in Star Wars.
Yeah.
There isn't much of them, though. I like the concept that they're cloners and they're building a bunch of Boba Fett's. Or sorry, Jango Fett's.
Jango Fett, yeah. Yeah, it's a decent part of the movie where he sees all the clones and then we see a lot of Jango Fett's having lunch in the diner.
Pass the ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah. That was one of my only times I said something out loud in my cinema going history when they were going into Jango Fett's apartment. I think I might have told you this, but I can't remember if it was online or not. When the tall necked aliens going in, I shouted out in the cinema, "Mind your head, love," because she was so close to the top of the door.
She was, yeah. You did say that.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't talk out loud in movies anymore.
No, you got thrown out that time.
Yeah, I remember I watched this movie in the cinema, and then I don't think I watched Revenge of the Sith. Is it Revenge of the Sith? Yeah.
The only one that deserved to be watched in the cinema.
I guess, yeah, I need to watch it for the next episode. I'm looking forward to seeing the bits I probably can't remember. Yeah, so while he's doing this, the romance is blossoming on Naboo. Excuse me. And this is horrendous. It's just bad. And they kiss, and then Padmé goes, "No, can't do it." And then it's just like rolling around in grass, him doing a bucking bronco on some sort of cow animal.
Yeah, it's just awful. Like, his job is to look after her, right? So why isn't she gone off doing senator shit? she's got a job, right? Or am I missing something?
She's like on
Her
holiday
job
or
isn't
something.
eating pears and hanging around in meadows,
Man, that
trying to knock over cows.
pear power Jedi mind trick scene. That pear was so fake that when she took it out of the air and bit it, she wasn't biting anything, and you could see the digital manipulation of the pear being eaten. I was like, oh my god, can you not do anything physically real, George, please?
Which is really annoying because LucasArts traditionally, their first trilogy, were fantastic at the physical effects.
Yeah.
They were brilliant. Like, they were groundbreaking. And this, they're going, CGI, fake it.
Yeah. So let's just decipher that whole I don't like sand bit. Like, what on earth is it doing in this movie?
But he doesn't like sand. It's very important to him. Well, it's the way he delivers the line as well. It's not just the fact he doesn't like sand. It is done in a petulant child kind of way.
It's delivered
Like, it
badly.
really offends him. And he gets kind of annoyed. He's like, well, I don't like sand. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a ham-fisted way to say Tatooine. He was brought up. He's a slave in Tatooine. So the sand there. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's...
But it's
awful.
You have to read the temperature of a line when it's delivered out loud on set or in the read-through. That George or anybody in that room think that made any sense whatsoever.
He delivers it like he doesn't like going to the beach.
Yeah.
I know that's not what it's meant to be, but that's what I get from it, and that's all I can take from it. That's the only meaning I can infer from it because of the way it's delivered. And again, I'm not going to blame Hayden because he should have been called up on that line.
Yeah, deliver it in some way. But see, even the conversation it's in is not deep. She's like saying something like, "I like water" or something.
Yeah, I used to hang out in the beach there. We'd swim across and hang out in the beach and dry out.
Yes,
and he's like, "I hate sand." What? Talking about my summers, my youth. Fuck
but
off.
you're giving it too much drama there. It's like, I hate sand. It's coarse and it's hard and it gets everywhere. That's the tone that he does it at. And like, what does he mean? It gets everywhere. We know what you mean. We know then what you mean. It gets
my
into
butt
your
crack. Just say it.
Gets into your underwears. It's like, why say that? Don't say that. Please. Yes. Okay. Listen. Instead of the rest of it, when you say I don't like sand, instead of the bullshit about your body getting sand in all its crevices, it's like, you know, when the sandstorms went through Tatooine every summer, the sand would come up and fill our doors and windows. I had to climb through the windows to get out and shovel the sand before I went to work at flying monsters.
Now gives a snog.
Now gives a snog. But like, tie it to Tatooine, because then in the next chunk of the movie, he goes to Tatooine because he has a nightmare about his mom and goes to meet Watto. That's his name, Watto.
Yeah,
his former master, Annie.
Little Annie.
Annie.
Yeah. Again, I'd like a bit more. There's a little bit of tension between Annie and Watto. I'd like him
Is there?
To grab a tiny bit. Well,
he fixes his fucking lamp for him.
He should grab him by the neck and smash him against the wall, in my head. Because his previous master, who owned his mum and wouldn't release his mum and caused him a great deal of pain because of that. There should be something. He's been cranky the whole bloody movie, and he doesn't show any increased crankiness, I suppose is what I meant to say. He's miserable, but he's miserable anyway. Yeah. He should be much more miserable. And he's coming to find his damn mum.
Watto is the reason he's in the situation he's in, and his mum.
Yeah. And
so
in fact,
punch him in the face.
Why his mum dies, if you want to go there.
Yeah. Like, so punch him in the face. Like, have a
rip his lighthearted
rip his wings off. And you know what? Like, you can see his age because he's actually sitting down in this scene as well. Sometimes he starts flying again when he actually knows it's Annie because he fixes his light or something. But let's serious this part out a little bit. Watto was a slave owner. He owns Shmi Skywalker, his mum. Can we make this a serious reunion? Not out in the street, in his thing. Oh, Padme, wait outside just a sec. I'm just going to go in and
Beat the shite out of him. Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
Again, I think they were going for PG with this movie, and they went too hard on the PG. This should have been tension. This should have been violence.
Well, they lop Jango Fett's head off.
I know. How did they get away with that? And then later on, they're chopping these insect people in half with lightsabers.
True. Well, they're not real people. And neither the Tusken Raiders that he goes ham on.
Yeah, they look very human-like, but chopping them in half's fine, dude. They've got slightly different genetics.
Yeah. Back on Kamino, Jango Fett and Obi-Wan's fight is pretty decent.
I think it's excellent, actually. There's genuine tension, not tension, but it looks like Obi could die at any point because Jango's a decent scrapper.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff, and they get away, and he chucks a tracker and tracks them to whatever the hell the next planet is.
I can't remember the name of it either. It's another desert planet.
It's got asteroids around it, and it's all red and orange.
I like the chase scene through the asteroids. I like the sound effects used. I actually thought, while there is no sound in space, blah 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 blah, the mining charges that he fires at the back, I like the sound it makes when it smashes the rocks up. I think that's fantastically done.
That's true, because it hits. There's no music, no noise, and then it.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes to. This is around Geonosis. Geonosis. That's the name of the planet.
Hold on.
So while he's there, this dual plot, Anakin and Padme go to Tatooine. Tatooine. She's like, yeah, I'll go with you. I'm being assassinated at every step of the way, but I'll go to Tatooine with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm okay with that. It needed to happen.
He meets his mum's partner, his stepdad, I guess, and his stepbrother, and his I don't know why I hate this so much, but I hate when I think it must be Owen, right, his stepbrother.
Yeah,
he just goes. It's so modern. He says, "Oh, this is my girlfriend." It's just stupid. I just think it's stupid. This is my partner. Say partner. Girlfriend is too Americanized, modern, 2002, the world. Here's my girlfriend. I just really hated that. I don't know why. And then I hated the way then when he goes to see his mother, he calls her mom. Call her mother, which makes it more universal and non-Americanized. It just became these little things that it started annoying me.
It is quite focused on one particular audience.
I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, I think
for kids as well.
So we've dissected the whole meeting with his mom. Like he goes to the Tusken Raiders camp and she wakes up. She wakes up for like what, a minute, and then dies in his arms.
I love you, son. Now go out and kill all those pricks.
Go out and be the most evil person in the universe.
Make me proud.
Make me proud.
Go build a Death Star.
Kill everyone. Yeah. Actually, obviously we find out later that the Death Star was planned before he came up with it.
Yeah.
He didn't come up with it.
Yeah, he's just, what is he, an administrator then?
It's a pencil pusher.
Yeah, he's middle management.
Yeah, I'm sort of like I'm sure it's somewhere in one novel or something that whoever made the actual initial. Actually, no, it's Jyn Erso, right? It's the dude.
It's Jyn Erso from Rogue One.
Yeah, of course. But not in this movie because that wasn't thought about until.
That's kind of annoying because Jyn Erso is years after this movie.
It's a big Death Star.
Big jump because Jyn Erso and Andor and so this must have been like 20 years before the Rogue One movie. 30.
It's after Revenge of the Sith and before, obviously, A New Hope, right? Obviously. Yeah, but like at the end of it, Count Dooku has his little hologram of the Death Star. It's like a planned.
They were working on this a while.
Yeah, well,
it's a generational planning.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a big thing.
Dooku didn't get to finish it.
No. Yeah, well, that's what they say. You plant a seed of a tree so that future generations can be exploded up by it.
Eradicated.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So the most emotional part is when Anakin comes back and does his whole like not just the men, the women and children too. Is the most emotive he is in the movie. But
I actually
again,
quite like this scene. I
it's
like how
fine.
he's breaking. I don't
He's
like
breaking.
her reaction.
No.
Very. She should be horrified. I'm not saying that she shouldn't show him compassion, but she should show some sort of a horror as well. She just goes, he killed children.
She shouldn't touch him or console him. She should stand in the background, and we should leave it at that, and just leave that as a little unfinished business.
Yeah. She kind of says it's fine to kill children, and then we know what happens in the next movie.
And then you get Shmi Skywalker's sort of funeral service.
Can I address the fact that her name is really annoying?
Shmi.
Who is it? It's Shmi.
Shmi. Who?
Shmi. No, it's not.
I know it's you.
No, Shmi.
That's why she got attacked by the Tusken Raiders. They were like
wrecking their heads. Who is over there?
Yeah.
It's Shmi. No, who is it? It's Shmi. Oh, fuck you.
All right. I'm going to slash your face and then give you stitches.
Yeah. Sorry. It always.
I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even think like her partner, Anakin's stepdad, says anything that is that emotional. Like he steps forward and then kneels down and goes, "I miss you. You missed her for 10 years." Yeah. 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 So it's, again, it just doesn't hit home. And then R2-D2 rolls up and Padme goes, "What are you doing here, R2-D2?" It's like, why shouldn't he be there? But it's like, it's just the line is like stupid. It's like, she's so shocked to see R2-D2 trundle up.
Yeah, she should shoot it or something. I don't know.
Anyway, everybody heads to Geonosis Den. There's a whole fucking... Can you say it? No, I was going to say something, but there's a whole lot of messages being thrown around in between. There's different people saying the different things.
A whole lot of WhatsApp going on, yeah.
Yeah, Obi-Wan's on Geonosis and he doesn't have the range on his 5G fucking satellite dish. R4 is his robot. It's not R2, it's R4.
Yeah, R4, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a premium package with whatever provider he's got.
Yeah. So he basically sends a message to them on... He's got a tracker on Anakin, like a errant teen. Like a find my phone.
He was right.
It's true. It's like, bloody hell, what's he doing at Tatooine? I hate it when he does this. He doesn't say that, but it's about time he should say that. Yeah. Yeah, so like Obi-Wan's found out a whole lot of shit about the clones and the way that somebody has ordered them all on Amazon for like they ordered next day delivery. Yeah.
That's 10 years. Well, I want to take 10 years for an army. God damn it.
Yeah. This is Jar Jar's time to shine. The only time he comes back into the movie is when he does the Senate emergency powers to Palpatine. And Palpatine's going, yes, I'll do it. I'll create the clone army. See you later.
Don't do that.
Yeah, sorry. Fools.
Yeah. Jar Jar gets played because he's an idiot.
But Palpatine's just like, he looks so evil and nobody's like questioning him. Like, everybody's going, somebody's bad in the Senate.
Yeah. And his eyes are getting more sunken as time goes on. So maybe somebody should pay attention to that.
Like the dark side is totally eating him up inside.
Yeah. As a Jedi, perhaps you should know these side effects.
Yeah, so like at this stage as well, I think Dooku is like, he's got Obi-Wan chained up in a blue light or whatever he says. And it's very much like a New Hope going, join me. We'll take on. There's a dark
Obi's like, jog on.
Jog on, mate. He's got to know.
He doesn't cop it yet either.
He says there's a Sith Lord controlling the Senate, and Obi-Wan's like, no way, mate.
Maybe you should pay attention to that statement.
Everybody's dumb.
Yeah.
So everybody flies there. Anakin and Padme fly straight in, and they get captured immediately.
Yeah.
Well, after a couple of
they faff around in an obligatory conveyor belt scene with things going stomp, stomp, stomp.
Oh yeah. I think that
That's
was added
necessary.
actually.
It has to. Was it?
Yeah. It was a sort of like they came into that place and George's like going, nah, that's not enough. Let's add some chompers and clamps and arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
C-3PO's head has to get knocked off.
Oh my God. Why?
I knew you'd hate that.
Oh my Lord. Where am I?
Yeah. That was right up there with Jar Jar Binks having a robot stuck to his foot, shooting loads of people.
True.
Very
True.
similar.
Very
Very annoying.
But it was something, and then like when the big battle happens, R2D2 just trundles out, grabs his head, puts it on the body. He's like, oh, it's nice. Did you have enough time to do that, R2?
Lazy. Could have done it earlier, lazy fuck.
What are you doing here, R2? Padmé asks in the middle of the battle. Leave him alone. Why are you so bloody
He's just helping,
annoyed?
goddammit.
Yeah.
He was helping the last time as well.
Exactly. Yeah, he's delivering the message. So here's again another pivotal part of the plot that doesn't really get delivered properly when Anakin and Padme are waiting to be brought out into the arena to their pillars of death to the execution. She goes, I love you deeply, Anakin. He was like, what? You fucking...
You told me down
led me
5
on.
minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're going to die, so...
But again, the whole sort of... They have a couple of sentences together, but is it as sort of... Does it hit the mark as much as I love you, I know from the original trilogy?
No. It's nowhere near as cool as that.
It's not cool at all because we know.
But it's not delivered well, and it's not delivered with somebody with, chemistry with the other character.
There's no chemistry, there's no story, even though we spent a good, 30 minutes with these two characters frolicking in the fields. Han Solo.
None of it was believable.
No, but Han Solo, we know who he is when he delivers that line because it's perfect.
Oh, it's done. I think it wasn't even scripted that way. He just delivered it because it felt right, and it fits, and it works, and it hits because of that. This is delivered wooden and without any emotion.
Yeah. So the entire this should be just amazing, but it's not. And again,
it's not the best.
he had to just dial everything to 20. So Obi-Wan and Padme and Anakin are tied to 3 pillars. She has a time to take out a paperclip from her bag that she hasn't been searched for or whatever, and starts untying her handcuffs. And then 3 monsters comes out. It's George going, yeah, we've got computers now. Let's just do 3 things instead of 1 Sarlacc pit monster. Come on, that's an amazing thing. Just have something. These 3 things look like just mutated Pokemon. They're just
I would have
fun.
preferred something from the Jim Henson school of effects than just one good animatronics. Than I suppose CGI can go mad and do loads of things, but you don't need to.
But that does go mad. One of them is like a lizard spiky thing with spiky arms. One's a cat type thing, and then one's a big lizard with tri-horns or whatever.
Rhino type thing.
Yeah, rhino type thing. If you think of the original trilogy, Sarlacc pit is the most scary thing I've ever seen in my life in a movie. The monster down below Jabba, I can't remember what it looked like. It was a big creepy thing anyway.
Oh, I know the guy. Yeah. Big hands.
One of the little pig soldiers falls into the pit, and
that wasn't good time for him.
No, it wasn't. I felt so sorry for him. I was just I felt more connection with that pig soldier than I did with any character in this prequel trilogy. There's nobody I care for.
No, certainly not Hayden.
So we've got this crazy. So we've got this execution arena now that's probably going to be a 20 to 30 minute semi-conclusion to the movie. At the end of the day, there's monsters. There's what do you call the little robots that we saw in the first thing? I don't even know what they're called. Droids or whatever. Yeah, droids. There's droids, right?
Spore droids, or whatever you call them. Yeah.
Timu droids. They're bad.
They suck.
We've got the little flappy things. And then Jedis come into the scene. And so it's a whole big mess of just garbage. It's just okay, fine. It's
too
better than
much.
Phantom Menace. There's too much in
Yes.
it. Yes, it's George Lucas going nuts again. But okay, fine. It's okay for action, but it's just crazy complicated
There's
and
too much going
stupid.
on. You can't focus on anything. Yes, okay, the Sam Jackson Mace Windu chopping head off. Okay, I'll take that. And him jumping off a balcony when Fett tries to hit him with a flamethrower. I'll go with that as well. I like that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of moments where you focus on the action. It's actually interesting. But the vast majority of the time, it's just people going.
You're right. And it's that type of scene where you're looking for the people who don't know what they're doing, like the actors. Like you can see if he slowed it down, I'm sure there'd be people just going, yeah, something weird, and it's just not adding up in the scene. There's just so many layers of things happening that you
There's
don't
too
really
many people trying to fight digital combatants that aren't actually there, and it's obvious.
Can you imagine that with the original Star or the original Stormtroopers? Like that's full of clanky. You hear everything clank, and
the actors have something to focus on.
Yeah.
So when they're going pew pew pew, then you can go
yeah.
Whereas this they're going.
It's just them.
Yeah. So it's all on
the
extras to actually look like they're fighting somebody. And that's a lot to ask, and it's obvious.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it's sort of like, okay, Jedis, that's the next wave, but they're still overnumbered. And then, oh, look up. There's 20 spaceships that we've never noticed before.
I hate that line, and I hate the reality of it. Like, they're an advanced civilization, these flappy birdie things, and they don't have radar, or they don't have a command center that's picked these guys coming in to the system. So they should know they're coming about half an hour before this scene.
Yeah. There's a lot of ships.
It's a lot of big ships.
Huge.
Star Destroyer style ships.
Yeah, they are like Star Destroyers. They're the same wedge type things. But so those layers are happening in the arena. So then there's more layers of shit coming down. It's like, okay, that's over. Dooku runs away on a friggin' motorbike that flies. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And then like it's weird because all that pit stuff happens, but then there's another area where all these other machines are coming from, which droids as well. It's like
clankers.
What's happening here?
Yeah, full on war, and then you got the clones. It's an unnecessary scene. You don't need a war scene in this movie. It adds nothing.
Well, there was really no result of it because it
continues.
Our main protagonist chased Dooku to the hangar where he's trying to get out of here with the plans for the Death Star. But yeah, so we have obviously Anakin and Obi-Wan try to fight him, and at least one of them is incapacitated at one time, which is a very lazy. It's not like Duel of the Fates where two of them actually no. Obi-Wan was blocked by the wall in the Phantom Menace, so Darth Maul was only against.
It was justified why he got, why he got separated. Whereas in this, it's because he forgets his 10 years of Jedi training.
Let's get him.
You go to the left, I go to the right. No, I'll do it myself.
Don't be stupid, Anakin.
He's not wrong.
No,
but listen, the whole way through this movie, I'm looking at Ewan McGregor and Anakin, and I'm thinking, why haven't you fired this idiot? Multiple times. He's clearly incompetent. He's super powerful, but he's an idiot. He's a moron. He's not good enough to be a Jedi. He's too stupid.
Because Obi-Wan was a bit stupid.
Yeah,
he believed in the fate or whatever. What's the fortune?
The prophecy.
The prophecy.
He is the chosen one.
He's the chosen one. But before that, so like even in the midst of all this action, he's been petulant. In the ship, Padmé falls out and lands on a cliff, which is like, oh, she's dead. But no, she's not dead. He's like, I'm going after her. It's like, don't remember your training. What would she do? And only when he says that, she goes, do her duty.
Shut up and fucking fight, or just bugger off, you useless prick.
All right. These two get incapacitated like idiots. I remember
deserve
watching
it.
this next bit in the cinema and just laughing at it.
Yoda.
I hated it. I was stupid looking, and it
I
was
like
just.
it. I'm going to
I
disagree with
hate
you.
it.
I like him walking in with, and I like Frank Oz's voice, and then he goes mental with the lightsaber. I actually quite enjoyed it.
It's so bizarre. It's like,
What I didn't
don't do
like,
that
I'll
to
tell you what I
Yoda.
didn't like in this is the CGI of Christopher Lee.
It's the same when Anakin gets on the cow in the meadows. It's just like not them.
Yeah, and the
Obviously.
CGI at this time wasn't good enough to do it. It couldn't animate a human doing these complicated movements and make it look real. And that annoys me.
Yeah.
You can kind of get away with Yoda because he's yay big.
True. You don't need that detail.
No. But even so, I think the scene could have been better if it was not CGI.
Yeah, for sure. But Christopher Lee couldn't walk across the studio, let alone do a lightsaber. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, I just thought everybody was laughing in the cinema. It was like very shocking to see Yoda, who we know from the first 3 movies to be decrepit and old, and he's old looking in this as well. It was just crazy to see the lore that just happened then, that he could somersault and do everything physically that a normal person could do.
It was also crazy to see Christopher Lee doing somersaults.
Yes. Yeah, it was
so in
a
that
very
respect,
strange scene.
It's a strange scene, yes.
Yeah. And then the whole thing is that he gets away because he force throws pillars and stones and everything, and it just takes Yoda so much strength to keep that pillar from
smashing the lads.
smashing the lads.
I would have let it drop on them. They were clearly incompetent to
Idiots.
be taken out by one Jedi.
Yeah.
One of them's a Jedi Master, and one of them's supposed to be the most powerful Jedi in all history. And they got bitch slapped by an octogenarian.
Yeah. He's powerful.
Yeah. Supposed to.
Yeah, so the final end of the movie is all the clone ships launching and blah blah blah, and there's a little quiet wedding on Lake Como.
Yeah.
With C-3PO and R2-D2 as witnesses.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Yeah. I do. What the hell are you doing here? He's got an issue. She's got an issue with him.
Yeah.
Remember when he went to the Jedi archive? It looked like Trinity College, right?
Just because it was Trinity College.
They didn't
film it there, no?
No.
I thought they
it's pure blue screen.
Oh, okay. It is 100% based on it, though.
Yeah, they didn't acknowledge that, though. They never said it.
Yeah, there was a few scenes. There was a scene from, I can't remember, not Granada.
Oh, yeah, I was
Seville,
there. Sevilla.
I think.
Sevilla. Yeah, I took a photo from the right where they were walking towards the camera, along the curved bit.
In fairness, great choice of location for filming, because it looks fantastic.
Yeah, but then, okay, fair enough, good. Thank you. Maybe some more of that, please.
Yeah. Less CGI, more physical.
And then I was just reading, there's a documentary for each one of the prequel trilogies, like there's behind the scenes stuff. I didn't watch the one for this one. It's like 1 hour and 50 minutes. But I saw that they went to Tunisia again. It's like, why are you putting yourself through misery and torture to be in 40 Celsius when you could just do blue screen for it? Why do that in reality? You idiots.
Yeah, for a hole in the ground, effectively.
Yeah. Or go to Arizona and just build something.
There's deserts there too. Yeah, you can get there quicker.
Yeah.
It seems weird. Yeah.
It's weird.
Either do them all physically or do none, please. Thanks very much.
It was the time when CGI and he wanted to be innovative, and listen, fair enough. Fair play to him. Yes, fine. I get it too. It was very exciting around that era in computers.
Yeah. It just, unfortunately, everything that was done in CG at that time looks absolute dog shit now. Like, it looks awful. Like, all the CGI in this is pants. And it's too obvious. And it was, to be honest, if we were honest with ourselves at the time, it was bloody obvious at the time too.
Yeah, but then, like, I think this movie as well hasn't got one bit of puppetry. Like Yoda's digital, everybody's digital, and then you've just got random Jedis who are just all digital. You've got the diner dude Dex that's digital. Everybody's
Super
digital, and
annoying.
that's exactly what we said about the first movie. It's just like there's nothing to grasp onto. There's no clanks. There's no
Yeah. It doesn't
meat.
feel real. It feels like a FMV video and an intermission in a computer game. And because of that, it doesn't feel like I'm watching a movie. It doesn't feel like I'm watching actors. It doesn't feel like I'm watching creatures. It feels like crappy CGI. And it just kills the immersion. And the immersion in a story or a movie like this is everything. And it's too fake. I can't handle it. Give me... You got Frank Oz, right? You've got the voice of somebody who's worked with Sesame Street and ads a lot. Why not also give us the puppets? Because they've got the skills to produce, and they had the skills at the time too. And it always felt better. It felt better in the original trilogy. Like Yoda felt good in the original trilogy.
Yeah, and Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Sarlacc pit was real. Well, real.
Yeah, it wasn't a real Sarlacc, but yeah, it wasn't physical.
Computered. But then even when he did the remastered stuff in
it wrecked my head.
2000s, he made
ruins
a tongue,
the movies.
Yeah, he made a tongue come up from the Sarlacc pit. I don't need its tongue coming up from the Sarlacc pit. The rows of tentacles and teeth were enough. It was amazing. I don't want the tongue coming up. I don't need it.
Yeah, just because he could, he went nuts. And
he went nuts.
I respect his world building, but he got a new toy and he went too far with it.
Yeah. I don't even think he was confident he was pulling it off as he was doing it. Like, I know from the first documentary, the movie, he was blah, blah, blah. And I think his last minute script development and also him getting somebody to help with him, I don't think he was confident at all. Like, I think it got out of hand very quickly, and he just did enough to make a movie.
Yeah. I think he tried too much. I think he tried too many things, and he wanted too much background. It was unnecessary.
Yeah. It's a shame. What could have been.
Yeah.
Well, we could say that for the new trilogy too.
Different problems.
Way too different problems. We will do that at a later stage. Let's talk about the plot then. We've talked about it enough. There's a couple of threads, as we've said. We've got Obi-Wan as a detective. We've got the clone thread. We've got the sort of bullshit political shit that doesn't really play as much as a part as in the first movie, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Palpatine's playing the long game with his
not enough
dastardly
Palpatine.
stuff.
I would like more Palpatine.
In this one,
because he's just great.
Yeah, we've got the Anakin Padmé blossoming romance that doesn't make any sense and doesn't get any sort of meaning to it whatsoever. And at the beginning of the Clone Wars, I guess. So
yeah, you also got the Master and
oh yeah, the big one that should even see that just slipped my mind because
thankfully
it doesn't even. It should be the craziest part of the trilogy where he's not being petulant; he's just getting dark visions and
and then it should be introduced and it should be a shock to Obi-Wan. But it's not, not that he's got these dark feelings against him. He's Darth Vader. He shouldn't act like an effing teenager.
It's a teenager and a dad.
He's 18.
Yeah.
And he's been trained as a Jedi.
10 years.
Yeah, listen, I don't hate the plot in this. I don't
love
it.
Movie.
It's a bad movie. The dialogue
is a bit more
is
adult than Phantom Menace. A little bit more adult because Jar Jar's reduced.
Yes, and there isn't a kid accidentally blowing up tax offices.
I know a good trick.
Do a roll.
I'm giving it 1.5. Actually, I was looking at our previous. So for Phantom Menace, we gave it 1.75 each, which was really high. I don't know why we did that.
I'm going to be controversial and give this 2.25. 2.25 because because that's what you just said. I don't hate the plot necessarily. The the biggest issue I have with the plot is the relationship between Anakin and Padme, and the relationship with the Master and Padawan. Aside from that, it's an interesting story. There's a little bit of sneakiness going on with Palpatine and his machinations and controlling people. So there's a lot of threads to follow. So that's a quite good thing. It's the human element that's wrong. It's missing.
Yeah. I'm going to give it the same as I gave the Phantom Menace. I think it's a slightly better movie, all saying that, but it's still garbage.
It's not great.
Acting. So, Hayden Christensen, I'm sure he's a very nice person, and I don't at all blame him for anything. Ewan McGregor just is not good. Christopher Lee is good. Natalie Portman's not good. The actors that are leading the movie are not good. Even Samuel L. Jackson's not good.
Yeah. The only one that's good is Ian McDermott.
And he's barely in it.
He's barely in it, unfortunately.
Dooku comes in at 1 hour 16 or something, I read.
So you've got some great actors. They're just given garbage to work with. So this is, the acting sucks because of that. I'm going to give it I'm going to straight up say 1.5. It's not good acting.
I don't know why we gave acting 2 for Phantom Menace. What are we?
I think with a lot more. Ian McDermott was much more featured in that one, so he got a bit more time.
Yeah, I'll give 1.5 as well.
Yeah,
Sam Barkett's track is not as prominent as the first one. Like Jewel of the Fates is an amazing song or track moment in the first movie, and
it's amazing. Yeah,
it's redone. There's a lot of redone tracks in this, so I gave 3.5 for soundtrack to Phantom Menace. I'm just giving this one 2, I guess, just to.
I'm going to give it 2.75. Like, it's still good.
It's a lot of mediocre things. Like I know there's the most famous one is the love song, but it doesn't stand out for me whatsoever.
The love song.
Love song. John Williams' love song. Across the Stars, I think it's called. But yeah. Actually, it's interesting. During the arena bit, there's no music whatsoever. And I've noticed it very much. It's like, it's just sound effects and stuff. I was like, that's a weird directed choice.
Feels weird, all right. Yeah, I now you say it. Yeah,
it's interesting.
I don't know what you'd put there. It's because it's a crap scene.
Just
we won't bother with music. It's awful.
Yeah, John Williams can't do shit for this thing. It's so good. Okay, for directing a Phantom Menace, I gave 1.75 and you gave 2. I want to mark this lower just due to directions that it could have gone in. Obviously, there's less Jar Jar Binks, but he goes ultra ham on digital and green screen. There's still some good parts, I think, like the chase in Coruscant, and
it's decent. Yeah,
Kamino is good. Geonosis is it's kind of not really inspirational.
Yeah, and there isn't that fantastic scene we just mentioned with the death of Darth Maul and Qui-Gon.
Yeah, and then with this, he doesn't handle anything well in this movie because it goes from frolicking in the meadows on Naboo to massacring Tusken Raiders. It's not recipe'd nice. It's not stirred together well, and it's just bad. And
I fully, you know, you say it's not stirred together well. I fully agree. In my head, the romance should have happened after the horrific thing, if that makes any sense. His shield, his Jedi-ness should fall apart, and he should go to the dark side and experience emotions after he's broken. So I think the whole thing is badly sequenced.
Yeah, reshuffle the movie.
But anyway, even if you did do that, the chemistry between Padmé and Anakin is awful.
Yeah, I could have mirrored sort of the horribleness of the second movie in the new trilogy, Last Jedi or whatever. Yeah, Last Jedi. Like it could have been Anakin going to Tatooine at the start of the movie to reunite with his mum as something that we know those two characters and we know the story behind it. That would be nice. It's not an action sequence, but maybe not the first
Fully
scene,
agree.
but
Fully agree.
let's start
And
off
it would
with that.
explain, instead of it being a petulant teenager, it would explain his character's fall towards the dark side and his, you know, his issues with Obi-Wan. But the fact he's a teenager isn't enough.
It's not enough. Yeah, so get that time with his mum. The shit happens with the Tusken Raiders. He spent, like, let's just say he spent 6 months there because Obi-Wan's saying, listen, take a break. You're being a bit, you need to connect with your mum again. Take a break and I'll see you in 6 months. Shit happens. Obi-Wan comes to grab him again and he's like going and yeah, he's falling apart a bit more. He's trying to hold it together. But
and then he doesn't get a chance to, you know, get his shit together when stuff starts happening with Padme.
Yeah.
Let's go. Relationship comes in there.
Yeah. This is maybe 40 minutes in. Padme comes into the movie then, and he's like, he's not being an idiot, whether he's more sort of dark inside. He's like, oh, it's nice to see you again. And then she kind of chases after him, maybe.
That's what I'd like to have seen. Let's give George a call. We fixed it.
George, we fixed another one of your movies. Who the hell are you? Get out of here.
You guys again.
Yeah.
So the last one was 2.25, was it? I'm going to give one.
You gave 2 to direction in Phantom Menace.
1.75 on this one.
1.75.
Again,
1.5.
Better movie, but silly decisions.
Yeah. Slightly better. If I probably average up my ratings, it's probably similar. But actually, if I average up my ratings, it's probably going to be more marks for Phantom Menace, because of the soundtrack.
Yeah, fair enough. And it deserves kudos for that soundtrack because it is epic.
Yeah. Washington Post gave it 20. It's too long, it's too dull, it's too lame.
Actually, that too long thing, absolutely 100%.
Yeah, it's long.
Because I was watching it going, was it 2 hours 20? Nah, it doesn't need that. And again, if it's a movie that they kind of focus on kids with, it's too long for kids.
It's way too long. Dad, I need to go to the toilet.
Shut
up. Salon gave it 20. I can't remember ever feeling so glad that a movie was finally over. Lucas may have held my imagination hostage for 2 hours, but reclaiming it afterward wasn't hard at all. The best Chicago Tribune gave it 100. Attack of the Clones celebrates a certain youthful spirit in both movie making and movie watching because it's as much a phenomenon as movie. Audiences will either ride it or reject it. I was happy to take the ride.
Get bent.
Yeah. Let me just see if our friend reviewed it. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh no, Roger Ebert gave it 50. It is not what's there on the screen that disappoints me, but what's not there.
Oh, very cryptic. Well done, Ebert.
Well done. Somebody gave it 1 on Letterboxd. Quality-wise, even worse than episode 1. It has the most flat and forced love story ever, which obviously should have been the core of the movie and the vehicle of Anakin's decline. But it fails so fucking hard on so many levels. Execution, emotional engagement, acting, backstory, logic. The rest of the movie is only about showing as much as colorful laser blasts and lightsabers at the same time. The action, acting, and personality is even more bland than the first one. Something enjoyable about this movie, I like the clones' warfare, but even that wasn't anything to talk about.
I can't complain too much about anything that guy has said.
There's so many 1-star reviews, and if you want to be entertained by them, go to Letterboxd because people are quite funny. All right, so we will finish this trilogy review up with the next episode, Revenge of the Sith.
I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I hope it's not 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh God,
I think
I'm looking forward to it.
I think this is actually the longest movie in the
two world.
Trilogies. I think The Last Jedi is the longest one in the 9 movies, and I think this one was the longest before. So, okay, so we'll do that one next week. If you haven't liked us or commented it on the platform you listen to us on, please do so now, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.